Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Hello.
Good to see you both. We are Mark, Steven, and Jeff with Hummy's VR Comedy. This is our podcast. We are... What do we do? Now's the word? We go into the word?
Get in there.
We're trying to speed this bitch along. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a fun one today.
Oh, wow. Slap it to me.
Quixotic.
What? Could you spell that?
Quixotic.
Quixotic? What the
Quixotic.
fuck?
Quixotic. I think it is when somebody is into, you know how everyone's into something different sexually, right? Well, this person likes to be
true?
Somewhat sort of nauseous.
From the word queasy, is that what you're doing?
And exotic.
And erotic, if you will, and you smash those words together. Yeah. And so they like to get in a state of like eating like an egg salad sandwich from a gas station, and they get really queasy, and then they like to do their adult activities.
Okay. Oh, so this person gets turned on when they get sick.
Right. Yeah.
Not with. All right.
And not sick, but like, yeah, queasy. There's some sort of chemical reaction, and they just don't feel right, but they prefer that feeling when they go into adult.
No, I like. It makes sense. It's that risk. It's the fear. Like, am I going to puke and ruin the mood?
Right. Yeah.
No, you're going to make the mood better.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I was thinking quick. It looks like quixotic, like, you know, the milk, the chocolate milk. What is that? The
bunny, the Nesquik?
Nesquik, yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks more like quicks, like fast. I think I'm close to your definition, Mark. I think this person gets turned on by quickness, anything that's fast.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Well, they'll love me.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll see anything. Like they'll see a roach crawling across a quick kitchen floor. They're like, oh shit. I gotta go.
Thing was skittering.
Anything that's quick. Yep. This person gets turned on.
YouTube and cheetah videos.
And not only they saw the roach, I gotta go. It was turned on to the point where they immediately had to go chop off. Like there's no waiting.
This reminds me, seeing a roach scatter.
Well, that did it. BRB guys, I gotta go. Fire one off. Both great guesses. Wow, we are. It sounds like we're all in a very horny mood today. So everybody listening, be prepared for that. It's going to be a real sensual show.
It is. It's going to get worse this episode too. So,
oh boy,
well, we're better.
Buckle up and
he's planning on it.
Get your socks ready. Go ahead. What's the definition of this word?
Quixotic. Foolishly impractical, especially in the pursuit of ideals.
Foolishly impractical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pursuing ideals being impractical?
Marked by rash, lofty romantic ideas or extravagantly chivalrous action.
I still don't know what that means. Wow. I think this could tie into the science topic, I think. Unrealistic ideals.
I'm sure it probably does.
If you want to get more horny at this point, please continue.
Get me there.
But we got some space news, some big space news.
Hell yeah.
Hard space news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
slide that into my DMs.
I will. I'll send you a link and let me know the results. So what happened is, last week we talked about Richard Branson and his space dick Now, tomorrow morning, Jeff Bezos is going to launch his self into space with his company, Blue Origin, right? Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos ready for historic launch on the New Shepard ship tomorrow. If you look at the ship, it's clearly shaped like a dick. I think they only painted it silver because if they painted it flesh color, it would be way, way too obvious, right? Okay.
Right.
So he's going to go up there again, just like Branson, to the edge of space.
They're all going. So that's a good point. They're all going to the edge. They're not breaking through.
I mean, they're going up just to get to where they need to go and nowhere else.
Just so they're technically in space. And then they come right back down.
Yep. And they say, we were in space. Yep. So they've done like a bunch of like autonomous launch tests, and tomorrow they're actually going to take passengers up there. He, his brother, and a few other paying customers are going to launch up there, experience space, and some other rich people. I mean, like, I think a robot arm is going to come out of the into the passenger area and start giving hand jobs once they reach the edge of space, because why else are you building this thing? You know what I mean? Just for the extremely rich. There was a guy, they auctioned off the last seat. It sold for $28 million.
Shut the
Had anybody even
fuck up.
sat in it yet?
Say what?
Had anybody even sat in it yet?
I don't know, but
I see what you're saying. Like in the Game of Thrones, if they're selling off the throne, they're like, this is the throne that they used in Game of Thrones was so-and-so sat in, this person sat in. It's like buying Elvis's house, where it's like Elvis lived in here.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. $28 million for this seat.
Yeah, so the guy that bought this last seat, $28 million, he's not going because of a scheduling conflict.
Oh!
What
the
kind
fuck
of
do you
appointment
have?
did he have to skip this trip? Instead, there's an 18-year-old kid going in his seat.
That's an adult.
18-year-old adult guy, some kid, right, is going to get to do this. I want to know what appointment this guy had where he's like, oh shit, I can't go to space. I've got a dentist appointment.
Yeah, well, you got to book those so early on. You know, with a dentist appointment, they always ask, what are you doing in 6 months? And you're like, nothing.
Literally no idea.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for whoever the appointment is with for sticking to their guns and saying, we have a policy. No, we don't allow cancellations. We don't care what you're doing.
We've heard the space excuse a lot.
Okay. Space, sure.
Right.
Space and dog ate your homework. I get it.
Yep.
Rules are rules.
Well, this is exciting because last week you told us we found out some pretty unsettling news that Richard Branson was neither piloting nor engineered or designed or did anything to get this into space other than just being incredibly wealthy. So surely there's no way that this could happen twice within 2 weeks or a week?
Yeah,
so
9 days. 9 days of the last billionaire doing this. Yep.
Great. So what has Jeff Bezos? Is he the pilot? Again, I don't think we clarified that last week.
No.
Okay,
right.
So he designed it then.
Yeah. He's going to be along. He himself is going to be along for the ride, along with his brother, right? So he must be pretty confident in this rocket's abilities. But yeah, 9 days later. So tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time is when this is supposed to happen. So watch if you want, but you know what? Don't clap. Don't clap. It's
Imagine going to space and coming back in silence.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine, like, it's getting to that point, right?
Yeah.
Where these launches will happen and people will just be standing with their arms crossed instead of... Where are we going?
At one point, he had there was a petition going on for him to not come back.
Yeah, wow. Right. That's right. There was. Yeah.
I don't know how many that's gotten up to.
And I think he was quoted by saying like, "Oh, I always wanted to do this," and yada yada, that kind of thing. He's got these big plans, and I think they're quixotic plans. Quixotic, right?
Okay.
He's saying his idea was in this video where they interview him. He's like, the idea is we're going to take heavy industry off of Earth and move it to another planet, right? He's like, we're going to stop polluting the planet. We're going to save the planet. So we're going to move the heavy industry off world. Earth is going to be a residential place. All right. We can live there. We're going to move all industry somewhere else. That's his grand plan, right?
And who do we have to pay for shipping from the fucking moon?
Yeah.
But the only guy that's in a rocket shaped like a fucking dick.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How much is your fucking shipping going to cost? And what are we going to do with the trash? It's all going to be fucking down here.
All right. Yeah. Fucking cardboard boxes everywhere.
Dude, most of the pollution is happening probably from Amazon.
Right.
So, and also they're keeping the moon, or I guess that's where they want to set shit up, or Mars, or wherever they want to. It's keeping that place cleaner because we're going to make it here. We're going to ship you fucking toothpaste down to where you want it, and then you're going to keep all the garbage on that shithole you call Earth.
Yeah. So I don't know, right?
But,
he didn't mention that. It's like, these are my ideas. We'll talk about shipping later. But yeah, those are my ideas.
Yes. Oh, dude, this is he's fucking genius. This is a genius move. God, I can't imagine. Because that's the problem anyway. And look, I also do this too, where I hate Amazon, but
you still order from it.
I still order from them because it's too convenient.
I know. So he's doing the same thing last guy did. We're going to edge of space. I mean,
was Richard
if he's making a statement like this, it's like, that's an interesting idea, right? Save the planet, sure. Say whatever you want.
Well,
right?
That's such a great comment, because who's gonna go? No.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Don't.
Right. It is like, why don't you ship us all hand job robots, right?
Yeah.
You know what it's going to be? I'm going to unpackage my package. I'm going to plug it in. It's going to roll over to me, and it's going to start working, right? And then just before you're about to come, it's going to stop. I think it's an edge robot.
Oh,
that's what he's doing to everybody.
Shit.
I think.
Yeah, go to the edge of space.
Yep,
and never come back. Wow.
Yep.
You got to pay for the plus service to get that.
If you want it to finish, yep.
Yeah. Whoa, man.
It's exactly what it says it is. It's an edge robot. They're going to sell you the upgrade. Exactly. You got it. So that's where we're headed.
That sounds great. I love it. I'm here for it. I think these guys are super geniuses. I'm so glad that we as a society have them looking out for us, and only them. They're the ones making all the decisions for humanity moving forward. This is great. This is wonderful for us. We are in good hands.
That's the problem. Is, dude, think about this. The guy who spent $28 million on that seat. No one even knows who the fuck he is.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, sure, he's got that much money, but we don't know him. You would think that if someone has $28 million to spend on a seat, oh yeah, I know that guy. Heard of him. He's one of the most rich people in the world, but he's fucking not.
Yeah.
There are like you said, Jeff. There are about 5 people who are in control of what we do right now.
Right. Jeff says we're in good hands. And I think that should be the logo. It's going to be a robot hand with a fist up, or maybe a fist sideways, right?
Yeah,
and
fist sideways, yeah, with a dick in it.
So, just a crumpled up spaceship, kung fu grip. So I want to does the guy that paid the money and that is not going anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have to find the 18-year-old? Like because he couldn't get his refund back?
I don't know how they got there.
Or did he resell it?
Like, did he resell it? Like, is Bezos like being this petty? Like, I know $28 million is an incredible amount of money, but it's nothing compared to like, is he gonna like, go like, this is probably some of the biggest news in the world right now. Like, this publicly say, oh no, we're not letting you get your money back. You've paid for this. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind looking petty over, $28 million. You're paying us that money. You agreed to it. Like, that seems very small.
Yeah. I don't know what their return policy is there for that company.
Well, it's free returns.
Blue Origin, right? So anyway, that's science talk of the hour.
God.
I mean, meanwhile, you got the Delta variant coronavirus coming up again, and it's like, okay, you talk about. I remember I got mad at him last year when coronavirus came up. I got mad at Jeff Bezos because I was like, do something to save the world now, please. Mm-hmm. We need it now, and you're playing around on the edge. We're at that exact point again. Can we get some help here?
No.
It does. You know what? Corona does seem like some sort of Jeff Bezos mastermind plan of how do I get people to ship more to their house? Ooh, what if they can't leave?
Yeah.
Then you have to order everything from me. Wow. Jeez, dude. You think Jeff Bezos invented Corona?
I'm sure that theory's out there.
Yeah.
How did these dickheads manage to make space unfun? I fucking love space.
Yeah, they can do anything.
But not when they're involved. This sucks. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Jeez. Space is cool. Where's John Glenn?
It's every kid's dream. Outer space.
Firefighter.
Yeah.
That's right.
Outer space firefighter.
Okay. We'll get there. Okay. I just found out that that Peyton, my daughter, she's 3, and she has 2 fears. One of them is sharks, which is I don't know where that came from, with the beach videos, whatever. And the other one is astronauts.
A fear of astronauts?
Fear of astronauts.
Yeah. I was like, all right, well, I mean, you're pretty safe because there's not a lot of them out there. There's fucking 6 of them and 3 of them are about to die. So,
That's a good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, is that a location-based fear though? I mean, you can safely take a bath and not be afraid of astronauts, right? Like,
sure. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, as long as you don't go to like any conventions, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, you can go to the beach. You can take a road trip anywhere. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
You can go to bed okay. But wow, I would take that phobia if I had to pick one, right? Just all right, I won't go to any space centers. That's okay.
No space centers.
Even if you do, there's a good chance you'll not run into one.
Right. Yeah.
As of June 17th, 2021, a total of 570 people from 41 countries have gone into space.
That's more than I thought.
Here's something. Yeah, that is a lot more than I thought as well. What classifies you as an astronaut? Are these dickheads who go to the edge? Do you have to be an astronaut to go into space, or you need the whole helmet? You need to be part of NASA. You got to be part of the crew to be a quote unquote astronaut. You can't be Jeff Bezos, go into space and be a
right. Yeah. Can we look up the definition of astronaut?
Yeah.
That's an asshole not.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on. That's astronaut.
That's a good point. I mean,
okay. So this is a lot broader than I thought. Astronaut, and this is definitions from Oxford Languages, a person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft.
Who's trained?
That's it.
This definition does not say that they have been to any certain elevation or any certain point in the atmosphere.
Oh,
this has just
been trained.
They've just been trained.
Well, I'm not going to tell my daughter that because that'll freak her out even more. I'm like,
but
you don't even have to get into space. It's just once you get the training done.
Well, wait. So these people that were briefed on the launch tomorrow, these riders, they're astronauts. They're astronauts,
right? If they've had any sort of training, for instance. Ooh, that's a good point. If I go up there and I trip, right? Let's say I'm at a space station. I trip. I fall onto this rocket right before it takes off. I go into space, but I haven't had any training. Technically, I'm not an astronaut.
Oh, you're saying you trip and you fall on board
the rocket.
Yeah.
I trip really long, like it's like I'm tripping for almost a mile.
Okay. Somehow you found your way onto the rocket. You hid. No one noticed you. You go to space. You weren't trained on how to.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's a great question.
I step on a skateboard and I go whoa, and it flings me all the way right before the doors shut. I fly on there. The doors shut. It takes off immediately. I'm the only one on that crew that's not an astronaut, but I'm at the same elevation they are.
Yeah. So according to this definition, holy shit, you'd be the first person to ever be in space and not have ever been an astronaut.
Yeah. I could be the first person ever in space.
Yeah.
The rest of them are astronauts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there are also people.
No.
No? Okay.
No, they're not people like you and me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Take a guess. How many people do you guys think have walked on the moon?
Oh, no, this is a great question, right? We went back there.
I mean, you tell me.
And we haven't been back in a long time, right? Which is weird. I don't know. From the NASA, maybe a couple, but then from other
countries,
nations,
right?
A couple.
Total everyone.
I'm gonna say 32 people have walked on the moon.
I'm gonna say like 6.
Oh.
Okay.
How many people in the world have ever walked on the moon?
12.
Ah.
Wow, right in the middle.
Well.
Okay. Oh.
12.
Yeah, 12 people. And then only 24 people have traveled beyond low Earth orbit.
How many?
24.
24.
Okay.
Wow. Got a lot of people who went to movie studio to keep that shut, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Only select few. You tell anyone, you die. If you tell anyone, we'll know who told you.
That's right.
Because there's only fucking 12 people.
We do have a video coming out where we did this. We have a YouTube video coming out where we were in a moon-based game, and I think maybe I'll release that next week.
Okay.
I forgot all about that one again.
I'm gonna butcher it, but I just saw this Norm Macdonald joke about the 3 guys who went up to the moon for the first time. It was like the one guy had to stay in the rocket, and the other 2 got to go out and walk on the moon.
Yeah.
It's like when the other 2 guys get in there, the third guy's like, so how was it? And they're like, it's all right. It's nothing. Like trying to play it down and make him not feel bad.
Trying to make him not feel bad.
Yeah. It's okay, you know?
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine like telling that story at a bar or whatever? Oh, you were on the moon? Yeah. Oh, cool. So what did it feel like to walk? Well, I wasn't the guy that walked on it, but I was on it. You immediately, oh, damn.
Hey, wait a minute. You went all the way there and you didn't? Yeah, I know.
You didn't get out?
Yeah.
You didn't touch the... Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's like taking a plane to all the way to Australia and just staying on the plane for a week and then coming back. How was Australia? Sucked. It was terrible, actually.
Same movies over and over.
Yep. His eulogy at the funeral. He went to the moon. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Technically.
He had these kids.
Well, speaking of dumb things, I did a dumb thing that I'm very unhappy about. And I don't know if anybody can tell. Maybe seem a little quieter this episode. It's because I bit the ever-living shit out of my own fucking tongue.
Oh, jeez.
2 days ago, and you're probably thinking like, oh, okay, well, this is like a new tongue, right? Or like, do you have some? Did you get it widened or anything? No, nope. Same regular tongue that I've had for my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Well, like you just recently had to put it in your mouth. No, nope. It's lived in my mouth my entire life. That's always where it stays. It's where I keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I bit it so fucking hard that all I've been able to eat comfortably is ice cream.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
holy shit. What did you eat that made you bite so hard?
I have no idea. Like,
you don't know what you were eating when you bit your tongue?
No, I blacked out. I blacked out and banged my head on the counter.
But you were eating though. You didn't just...
I think you're embarrassed of what you were eating.
Yeah, you were just you didn't bite it with just some mouth move, right? You were eating something.
I was eating ass, you guys. You caught
me. Well, that makes more sense.
No, I honestly don't remember what it was.
Fuck! What? Jeez.
Damn, dude.
Have
you only been eating ice cream since?
No, I had some very regretful pasta last night just because like I need to eat something. And then so if, in a couple weeks or whenever maybe another Phasmo video shows up, if I seem quiet, it's because I was
okay.
It's because I was in pain.
This will be the next Phasmophobia video that comes out. That's the one where you bit it that day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, you sound fine. You sound normal, like your normal voice. I can't tell that you did those things.
painkillers, which is it's like how pitiful, pathetic of a person I am. Like I'm taking painkillers because I bit my own tongue. Like at this point in my life, like the biggest threats to me as a person are me.
Dude, you are Conor McGregor.
I am Conor McGregor. I Conor McGregored my own mouth.
So, right, yeah, you were doing a survival thing, just eating, and you injured yourself.
Damn.
And I'm sure everybody's going to ask. No, I've eaten before. I've eaten a lot. Honestly, like love to do it. I thought I was pretty good at it.
That's biting your tongue extremely hard. Is you get it's so painful and so angry at the same time. It's one of those things.
Rage inducing.
Because you did it.
You did it. You're the only one that did that.
Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry. It's a mood ruiner.
Yeah, dude.
It really is.
Well, I also think our tolerance for pain gets less as we get older too. I mean,
Really?
I think I'd assume. Sounds right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right. Yeah. Because I had a cold and I was out for, I mean, I didn't stream it all with you guys this week because I had a cold. I was taking everything. I was taking everything just to feel better. I was taking Sudafed, Benadryl, Aleve, just everything. I wasn't even myself. I was in this like sick fog for a couple days.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I got into bed both nights. The first night I was sick, or the first 2 nights I was sick. I got into bed at 8:30, and I just laid there until the kids woke up at like 6:30.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Well, thank you both. I feel good about my health and bodily
abilities
at this juncture.
You should.
You're doing all right.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing. So those are our problems. Should we maybe see if anybody else has any problems that we can not help out with?
For sure.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. Now, we're going to try something new. I might be able to play these through the thing so I don't have to hold up my phone.
Let's try it.
And also, if you do want to call into our hotline, please call 513-486-4968. Call in, leave a voicemail about pretty much anything. A question, a problem, a solution, maybe. And then we'll create the problem.
We also have a question that just came in Discord too, which is pretty interesting.
Great. We can do 1-on-1.
But I mean, how do you want to do this? Like,
you join our Patreon, live questions getting answered.
Do you have a build up, Jeff, or what? Like, of questions?
What do you mean a build up?
Like
a backlog, like a full sack.
Yeah, like how quickly can we get to this one here?
Well, I think we got to do that one first. Like they're watching us. We got to.
Yeah. We're here now. They know. We know we answered.
These other voicemails. Okay.
Johnny says, "Hey guys, Johnny from South Carolina. Question for the podcast: If each of you became a god, what ritual would they have to perform to contact you?"
Oh man.
Wish you all the frequent shits and audible comes.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. What a wonderful blessing.
Johnny Oz.
Thanks,
great
Johnny
question.
O.
If you were a god, what ritual would the people have to perform to contact you?
Ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I know mine.
You know yours.
Yeah. they would have to. It starts off with one text message, and that you have to wait 3 full days, and there's no response. Okay. And then another quick reminder text message about the first text message. 2 more days, no response from me. Then there's one voicemail left, phone call and a voicemail, and then an email that isn't open for 1 entire week.
Okay.
And then I will respond.
Oh, I see. Okay, so these people who are going through this procedure, is a response guaranteed?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No. And it's not about them.
But that is how they contact you.
That's how they contact me, but there's no response guaranteed. And it's not about them. I'm sure they're great worshipers. They're very nice. It's not a them thing. It's a me thing. Me as a God doesn't always love to communicate.
So these people have a picture of you with your microphone up on their wall over their fireplace, their living room, and it's got your phone number and email address under your portrait on your shrine.
And a WhatsApp number.
It's me hung up on a coat rack. I'll just... Is that too far?
No, it's fine.
No, it's perfect.
Crucifixion jokes are okay.
Hey, I didn't say that word.
A long time ago. Oh, jeez. Funny.
Yeah, I like that. I think for me, the way you contact me is, first of all, you have to be by yourself. No phone in front of you, no visual or audio thing happening. And you have to be in the dark for 10 minutes. And you just have to have your own thoughts. Have your own thoughts, be alone before what you believe, what is really important, you're going to send my way. Because sometimes I think, like, when you're alone and you have your own thoughts, most of the time people will have their own doubts. They will doubt themselves, and then they will not send me anything. They'll be like, that's stupid. And then I'll be like, you're right. It's dumb.
So you just want a little time for people to think, is this really worth bothering them for?
Right. Exactly. I don't want you being on your phone, on TikTok. You see some kid's car and you're like, oh, I'm going to shoot a text. And I would prefer a text too. So after the 10 minutes, you can text me, because I only do text. People will DM me on other things. Fucking hate it. I have to go to every single app and then look into my DM. I don't like it. So if people who like DM me sometimes, like frequently, I just give them my number and I go, just text me. I don't want to come into the DMs. And that's my issue, because I'm not on there enough and all the time where I'm going to see it. I'm always like, I see messages 5 days later.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's me as a person. But yeah, you have to be in silence, alone, in the dark, with your own thoughts. And is it really important?
Right. Yeah. I mean, gods these days, most people just, all they got to do is pray, and that's it. That's all I have to do.
Right.
I personally could not handle, like you guys, that easily to be contacted. I don't think my brain could handle all the questions all the time. So, I mean, 6 billion people on the planet, and all they have to do is pray. I couldn't manage the messages. So wait for this siren to pass. So yeah, I think you guys are on the right idea. You have to have a certain ritual to make it hard to contact you. I like in our cultist video, like, I want there to be a big bowl on fire, and you have to dress in your cult clothes, wait for a certain time at night, and maybe you have to have your head shaved, and then in a group you're walking around the fire and reciting the questions for everybody in the group. And at that point, I would have screeners. Like, I don't know, in this scenario, maybe if I'm a god and maybe you guys aren't, I would have the questions sent to you. You can screen them and then send them to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, okay, I know these guys know me. I'm going to receive some weird stuff. Can you guys screen them and then just, again, text me. I will respond. And then you guys you'll show up to the ritual and be like, okay, so this is what I got.
Yeah.
Just tell them. You walk up and tell them what I said.
Oh, person to person.
Yeah.
Wow. You got it. And the screeners really have to believe in you.
Yeah.
Because that's not a high paying job, or is it? I don't know.
But even then, I would still be lazy with my responses.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, that's good. Go ahead. That's fine. Should I marry this person? I gotta go show that. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what my powers are as this god. Am I controlling everyone, or do people have free will? Is that a bad decision? Like, should they marry this person? Maybe that's a bad decision, but I say go ahead. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just a god. Yeah.
Just a guy.
Who am I? Just a god.
Yeah.
You know who I think does it right? Gabe Newell.
Oh, the owner of Valve.
Yeah,
Steam.
that guy, I commend him. Like his email address, I think like personal email address is public, is known.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Regularly, I see screenshots of people who have emailed him, like as recently as this new Valve's new handheld thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody shot him an email about the hard drive in that thing, which why would you email the owner of this company a fucking tech question about like a specific part in their new product? But sure enough, like he shot him back. It was like a 2-word answer, but it was an honest answer to the question.
Huh.
Really? What was the answer?
It was like, yes, thanks.
Okay.
Or like some,
there you
or
go.
like, yeah.
Jeez, that guy must be answering emails constantly. Because we get that too. I mean, some people will DM me on stuff, and it's just questions about this or that, just random stuff. And
Yeah,
I do my best to answer, but I hear all kinds of things, and it's weird, huh?
Yeah. I will say, if anybody has ever has or is going to send me a message on anything, if I don't respond, it's not you. It's totally me. I haven't seen that message.
It is absolutely me, because I always forget to check the DMs.
That's what I'm saying.
Always doing other things. Yeah.
It is like Jeff just said, it is my fault that I don't see these for 5 days.
Right. I wish I had responded to everything that anybody's ever sent me. And I hope that nobody ever takes it personally. We're not.
That's right. Yeah.
Responding to it, or if like you send in a voicemail and we don't ever answer it. I'm just not organized. I've never been good at communication or any of this stuff. And it is insanely flattering. And I mean, I love getting them, but just shit at responding.
That's right. I think we can collectively say
we're sorry.
Yeah, it's not. We appreciate it. It's not you. It's us. We're getting to.
God, we're breaking up with everybody here.
Either I forget to, or I'm busy like working on stuff. So yeah, but I do try to answer everything.
I do this very stupid thing all the time, especially it seems like on Discord and text messages, where somebody will send me a message. I'll look at that message. I will prepare an answer. I have a fine answer, and I'll go, all right, something else just popped up. Let me go see what that is. And then I don't see that message The notification on that message is gone.
Yeah.
So now there's no response.
So many times I go, oh, I thought someone will hit me back up and be like, hey, did you ever whatever? And I go, dude, I have an answer typed into my bar right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I thought I hit send. Yeah.
So
good stuff. Thanks for the question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. Do we have another one? Oh, you wanted to play one, right? In your new way?
Yeah, we'll try a new way to play.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Bet it doesn't. Oh, and it also might be like crazy loud or something. Who knows?
Okay.
Well, hey guys, this is Aaron from Dallas, Texas. Real quick, I just want to say that starting this podcast was a great idea on y'all's part. I think it's cool to hear about your lives outside of VR, and it makes the work week a lot easier on me, so appreciate it. Anyways, my question for you guys is, if you were forced to spend a day with an exact copy of yourself, how would you spend it? Appreciate it, guys. Keep up the good work, and shouldn't come to you all.
Bless you. Thank you.
Praise be.
And to you as well. And to you as well also, too.
Thank you for the voicemail. That's a great question.
It is a great question. If you were spending a day with a clone of yourself, what would you do?
You know what's funny about this already is right when I understood the question, immediately I go, oh my God, that sounds awful. That's my first reaction is that sounds terrible. And
right, so
I'm that person. What an asshole I am.
So immediately, like the movie Multiplicity comes to mind.
Yeah, okay.
With, was it Michael Keaton, right?
Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious movie. Great stuff where he does that. He goes to a scientist. He's busy. He's married. He's got a job. He's like, I need more of me. There's this breakthrough technology. He goes and clones himself. And the first guy, he says, and that's what I would do. He sends him to work. He's like, can you do my job? Just go to work. And for me, I'll just do the personal stuff I want to do, the stuff at home. But then like married life is busy. And he's like, God, you know what? After a while, he's like, I think I need another clone. He gets himself cloned again. The second clone, he's like, can you do the house stuff?
Yeah.
The house upkeep, all that. And I won't spoil it, but it's a damn funny concept.
Yeah, you make me want to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like the Mr. Meeseeks, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Like Mr. Meeseeks, right? And then I think one of the clones thought it would be a good idea to go out and get cloned.
Yeah.
And something bad happens when a clone gets cloned. So,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, the first one, if it were me, if I only had one day, sure, I would send them to work on stuff, probably. Can you take care of my bullshit? You know? That way I'm free to do whatever I want. But then, you know, the also first thought I had, like, is my dick bigger or is yours? Can I see it real quick? I want to see how well the clone did, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, okay. All right, now get to work. All right.
First thing. Wow, that does look exactly like me. Let me see your dick.
Yeah.
Just gotta be sure.
Yeah. Right. But I would also like to play pranks on people. Pull magician tricks for a day. How great would that be?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, we're definitely doing a with
Shining?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, yeah, the Prestige. Prestige, yeah. Sure, people that know me well and know for a fact I don't have a twin. Blow their minds for a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, this one is. I think this is like a deep, revealing question.
Yeah.
We probably try and go like do shot for shot remakes of all the old Double Mint gum commercials. I would think.
You could do that with a green screen, though.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I mean, it's not the same. We'd probably spend most of the morning working on the mirror gag and like getting our timing down on that.
So your whole day, your whole day with yourself is just fucking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why change things for a clone?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Maybe that's selfish of me to exploit the labor of the clone.
I mean, if it's one day, we're not going to get anything done anyways.
Yeah. Does this clone have a soul? What happens after the day? Where does he go? You know what I mean? Like, if he does, I'm like, oh, dude, why don't I would send just here's some money. Go eat whatever you want. Go out there, fuck something. I don't know.
Let's just say they disappear. You basically get yourself for a day, and that disappears afterwards. So it's not like a life, or I mean, he is you. He's experienced everything you've experienced so far. So it's not like, all right, well, I guess I'll just go have lunch. Do you want me to get what we always get? Yeah, go pick that up so I don't have to pay the Uber Eats fee, will you?
Yeah, that's a wild question. Because what would you do if you had one day off? You know, I mean,
yeah, I think for me, it's so funny when you started talking about like, oh, I'd make him work, and I'd go, I already was like, this guy's not going to work. It's my guy.
Yeah, he won't.
No, he's not. He'll
do a half-assed job.
Exactly. It's so funny. You don't even trust yourself to work.
I don't trust me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think, God, that's hard. It's a hard one. I think I would just want to try to, like, come up with ideas all day.
Oh, okay.
Because it's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's maybe it's another avenue of thinking. Like, right, it's not like you're saying the same thing at the same time with your ideas, but maybe this clone of me has another angle on a similar thing that we think about. Like, I don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, of course I know what you're saying. It's like, I don't know
maybe, but what if the day starts and you both wake up in bed together? Mm-hmm. You know? And if you have them right, up until that point, you both have experienced the exact same thing your whole lives.
Yeah.
If you sit there and try to write comedy, you're both going to come up with the same idea at the same time. You're going to look at his notes and be like, that's what I just wrote.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, you're right. Then I guess, yeah, put his ass to work. Kick your feet up, have a day.
I really like Toph's idea. Commit a robbery, but have the clone at a public place with friends, then disappear.
Perfect. Wait, why wouldn't he just have the clone do the robbery? He's saying he's going to commit the robbery and have the clone be the. I mean,
could you do that? Like, does this clone have your exact DNA, your fingerprints, all that stuff?
Well, I think you'd have to like the better. Well, maybe not the better. I would commit a small crime early in the day, but big enough that I get arrested for it.
Like
so murder. The police are certain they have you. You are in their custody. They fingerprint you. You get booked. You're in their whatever. And then the clone goes out and does Or vice versa. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
If you would get arrested first and then have the clone do something interesting. Okay.
Get one of them arrested so that there is absolutely no way that they think that you were out and about.
That's a better idea than what I had, which was record a video of you out in public. I'm here at this coffee shop at this time. I'm jerking off to today's newspaper. You know, the time
as you do every day.
Just your idea's better. Yeah, go get arrested first.
Well, would you pick yourself up? Because the cops aren't going to be like, think of you being at a movie theater and be like, wait a minute, this guy's watching a movie. We might have gotten the wrong guy. You got to go pick yourself up and be like, did he do it again? He's such a rascal, this guy. And then the cops go, wait, he's not you? And you're like, no, he's not me. He's him. And then they go, I. And then they unlock and they go, sorry, Mr. Brady. It won't happen again.
No, it won't. This is the only day it will happen.
Yeah. And then you guys, you see him and you go, are you all right? And he goes, yeah. And then you give him a kiss. And you go, I know you're not.
And by that time it's midnight and he's gone.
Let's go get you an ice cream.
So that's my day with a clone.
Yeah. God, being with me is exhausting.
It really is. Right. And I mean with me, not with you.
No.
That, or I would make him go be in public situations, or like make him go to lunch with people or friends and just observe from afar, take notes.
What do people think of me?
Right. Like when he walks away to go get a refill, what are they saying?
Oh.
Okay.
You could just hit record on your phone and put it at the table.
Yeah, leave it at the table.
Is that one of your deepest insecurities? Is as soon as you walk away that everyone's just like, dude, what the fuck is with him lately?
What is wrong with him?
Like immediately everyone talks shit about you as soon as you leave.
He's not chewing his food. He's just gulping it like a seagull or like a pelican. Did he bite his own fucking tongue or something? What an idiot.
The clone would check on insecurities.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Great.
Well, Aaron from Texas, I hope that answered your question.
It's a great question.
From Dallas, Texas. Ooh, wee.
That one, that makes you think, you know?
Yeah. Great question, yeah. Or you know what I might do? I might just have him get a job for a day and just get the extra income. Go get a job, help some people move on Craigslist, get $60 and give that to me, and then you'll be gone tomorrow.
Well, another wild brain fucker. Like, what if you woke up in bed, you saw your clone, and you got the news, actually, you're the clone. I'm the real person. So you're told today that you are here. You're the clone. You will only exist today. Are you going to like obey what yourself says?
Oh, dude, yeah. Try to kill him, and then only you exist.
Well, you would still not
because of Highlander rules.
These two killed. It was a murder-suicide.
Romeo and Romeo.
What the fuck happened? As soon as the day started,
the alarm goes off, and I kill myself. I knew it. I knew I couldn't
just
trust
immediately
me.
Start wrestling in the bed.
There's a fight. Oh.
We're not even out of bed, and there's a fight.
I also think I would send mine to the doctor I'm like, all right, fine. You get all the tests.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if anything comes back negative, my brain could still plausibly say, well, that was just a clone. He's the one that has high cholesterol. You're fine, probably still. No need for you to go to the doctor.
Wow, yeah.
That is a good point. Send them on all your appointments. Go see the dentist, the dermatologist, the regular doctor. Go get blood drawn or whatever. Do all that petty shit like no one's got time for.
And then you find out, depending on the results of those, if you want to pursue those further with
the
follow-up appointments to those awful appointments.
Exactly.
But
and
would
also,
he do it? Would he do your bullshit if you
no, because he's me.
Yeah,
so
what are you gonna do? Fire me? I'm out, man.
I'm gone in 6 hours. I don't care.
Yeah.
Or,
God, I'm an asshole.
all the shit that I'd be too afraid to be rejected for, like modeling jobs or acting or any sort of tryout. Send him, so he's the one that didn't get the part, not me.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to take that rejection.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And for the record, I'm not thinking about modeling or any of that shit right now. I'm just saying, as a hypothetical,
sure,
a thing that you could be rejected from.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You could be accepted though.
And then I take all the glory. He's gone, and I step in.
That's good. Yeah, they give you a physical. All right, everything looks good. Stick out your tongue. Oh, geez, what happened?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Bite your own tongue? Jesus.
My God.
Never mind.
Yeah, get this guy some donkey brain pills. He's like a full-fledged idiot. This is scary. How old are you? Wow, you made it this far? Jesus Christ. All right, well, I think we got that one answered.
Yeah, we covered quite a lot.
I think so.
Well, is that us for the day, for the week?
Probably.
Not for the week, right? Oh,
for the podcast.
Yeah,
lots of stuff coming up. Yeah.
Do we want to recap or what do we got coming up?
New video just came out on YouTube. And more will continue to that I'm working on.
Wonderful.
Good stuff in the future. And then space tomorrow. Well, you'll hear about it and say, "Oh, that was yesterday." So
yeah, that's true. This is old news.
Yeah, next week we'll talk about how it went.
Mark, you got any shows coming up?
I do. I just haven't been plugging them because I'm just really working on newer stuff. So it's so funny. Like I'll start plugging stuff when I feel a little bit more confident in like new stuff. You know what I mean? It's just it's like people first know you do stand up and they're like, or when you first start, it's like the first couple months, like, oh yeah, let me know when their show is. Why? I suck right now.
I'm brand new.
See me in 15 years. That's the best time to see me.
Would you now? And I'm not saying that you've never said this. I'm not trying to make it sound like this is your idea. You're saying this, but would you now go with this newer material? Go to some shows that maybe before you did the album you wouldn't have done, like open mics or smaller type stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm in some real dog shit places right now. Yeah. I actually did a story on my Instagram. I'm sitting there with a buddy just waiting to go on in this place. And it's like a bar, and this one guy is singing fucking like opera. I don't know. No one knows if it's supposed to be funny or not, but he's like singing opera at an open mic, and it's just like in a bar, and there's like 3 people paying attention, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
Wow.
But to be fair, I like doing places like those because those places make you really work a lot harder for people's attention and try to get an idea across. And okay, out of you 3 people that are here, what do you think about this? And also the stakes are lower, so you can be more relaxed and like, well, you know, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're not going to respond like you did the fucking 15 people before me. So yeah.
You ever say shit like you go up there and like, oh, what's the worst going to happen? This fucking guy's not going to laugh, and like realize you're talking out loud.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Have your clone in the audience supporting you with laughter and clapping.
The only one laughing. That is good.
All right. Well, then as far as a recap, what we learned that what did we learn? That's
5 people are controlling the world. Spaces for dicks.
Spaces for dicks.
Which was on our last episode too.
Yep.
It's a theme.
Yep.
If I'm a god, you're a god.
Got it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you know, be careful with your teeth and your chompers and your tongue.
Right.
You know, you use something for your whole life, and then you think you know it.
Yeah. What if Jeff's clone day happened on the day he bites his tongue? The whole day is ruined for both of them.
They're both just sitting on the couch miserable,
complaining.
That's another thing. You spend less time with yourself.
Oh wow, what a waste.
Me? Yeah, I know.